So, one of the major challenges of a first time mom is going outside with her baby. Like, going outside to spend some time with her baby. I know that when I had my first child, I didn't like going anywhere. I just preferred to stay at home. You understand? Because going out with a baby, when you're actively breastfeeding, especially if you're exclusively breastfeeding, like the baby just depends on the breast milk. Like, when you just finish calculating in your head how both of you will survive outside, how you be shifting your clothes and everything, you just decide to stay at home. But most times it's inevitable. You have to go outside with your baby for immunization, go to church and all that. So I thought it would be necessary to share some very helpful and yet very simple tips to having a very comfortable day outside with your baby. So that's what I'll be sharing with us in this video. I hope it will be short. Okay, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Rita. Welcome to my channel where I talk about my life as a young mom, young motherhood life. I think that's all I discuss here. So if you're a mom or you're not even a mom, you're a dad, you're a single lady, you're a single guy, you're a young person trying to get married, I know that you'll find value here, so stick around. And to my old subscribers, I always say thank you before I start every video, so let me say it again. Thank you for always supporting me, for sticking with me, for helping me grow my channel. We're growing. So today I wanted to share some useful tips on how to have a very comfortable day outside with your baby as a nursing mother, especially first time moms. Because if you had a baby before and then you have the second one, you'd have already known some heavy do's and don'ts when you want to go outside with a baby. So this is mostly for the first time moms, but even if you have more than one child, I hope that you find one or two things in the video meaningful or valuable to you. So let's get right into it. The first one is wear a nursing bra. Very important. I know that you want to start trying out all your old clothes, start wearing the stuff you couldn't wear, the tops and everything, the innerwear you couldn't wear because of your bulging belly, and so you'll be tempted as a babe that you are now to look sharp. And I know a lot of young mothers don't like nursing bra because it's just flabby, you understand? It doesn't arrange the thing well like the usual bras that we wear. But it's very important that you wear nursing bra. Let me tell you why it's very important. It's very comfortable as a nursing mother. Like if you're breastfeeding, it's very comfortable, number one. Then to breastfeed your baby outside in public, you don't actually need to stress yourself, like find someone that will cover you with a wrapper or find somebody that will stay by your side to watch whether anybody's coming. It has this detachable hook that you just, I'm sure a lot of us have seen nursing bras. It has this detachable hook, that you just unhook when you want to feed your baby, and it only exposes the part of your body that your baby needs. That's all. You don't need any other type of bra apart from nursing bra. The people that made that thing, they're actually very smart, because when I was actively going out with my last child, now for my other babies I didn't really use it, but for this my last baby, when I was actively going out with her and I was using nursing bra and we were on exclusive, I found it very less stressful. Then let's move on. The second one is don't wear a tight top. Don't wear a jumpsuit. What is jumpsuit? You're not even supposed to go near any jumpsuit if you're actively breastfeeding. If not, you're naked for outside though. Don't mind me. Don't wear any tight clothes or any tight top that you have to lift. Like this one I'm wearing now. There's no zip here. There's no zip under it. It's just at the back. Clothes that you have to unzip at the back, even church clothes. I know most times to go to church with an actively breastfeeding baby can be dicey because most women's clothes zip from the back. But recently, some tailors now sew clothes for nursing moms that you can zip from the side, and then you can also zip this way. You understand? So don't wear the regular ladies and women clothes that you have to open the zip from the back, because you'll be so self-conscious outside. You understand? So the easiest hack, the kind of clothes to wear when you're breastfeeding, wear shirts. If you don't have enough shirts, don't worry, you have enough shirts in your house. All you just need to do is to go to your husband's wardrobe, carry as many shirts as you like, take your bath, put on the shirt and move. So don't mind me. So it's advisable to wear shirts. Why I love wearing shirts a lot when I'm breastfeeding is you just open the first two buttons and then you open the hook of your nursing bra. That's all. Whether you went out with someone that will cover you or shield you from people, or you didn't go out with anybody, if you're wearing a shirt or these nursing clothes that have zip under, you don't need to bother yourself, and you don't need to feel so less conscious and so self-conscious, sorry, and sometimes so embarrassed, because some people, they can't just remove their eyes, you understand? So wearing a shirt or a cloth that has a zip in front or just directly beneath the boobs is very important. Then the third one, stop packing load. This is especially for first time moms, because I packed load. Even though my baby was in exclusive breastfeeding, I was always going out with a flask of hot water. Like, how far? What do you want to do with the flask of hot water outside? So stop packing load. Take the very essential things you need and leave the rest at home. Trust me, you and your baby will be fine until you get back. If your baby is on exclusive breastfeeding, you don't need to pack anything. The only thing you need to go out with are your face towel for dabbing your baby's mouth, then your diaper and your wipes. Your baby is good to go. Then if you're so like to do everything to the letter, sometimes it's very necessary, yes, go with an extra pair of clothes. You don't need the bottle of water, the flask of hot water, maybe 3 diapers, unless you're spending the whole day outside, which is not even advisable if your baby is not yet up to maybe 5-6 months old. You don't need to just load your bag with all kinds of things, just very essential things. If you're even spending a short time outside, like you want to immunize your baby and come back, most times you may not even need the change of clothes. You just go there, they immunize your baby, you start coming back. But it's better to err on the side of caution. So I understand why people always go with change of clothes. I always go with change of clothes, but limit your diaper bag essentials to the barest minimum, because especially if you don't have anyone that goes out with you, you will still be the one to carry all those things that you lifted from the house. There'll be nobody to help you. Okay, now phones are a major part of our life, so you're also holding your own phone, and maybe you're holding your hanky, or you're holding your baby's face towel, and then you're dragging the diaper bag that is filled with all manner. So just stick to the very essential things that you need. Then the next one is, make sure you feed your baby just before you leave the house. And also, if you're in a private car, when you get to your venue, if you have the opportunity to get like maybe extra 2-3 minutes to yourself, and your baby is sleeping but you feel like you can sleep feed your baby, please do it. Because if your baby's stomach is full, he or she is likely to keep calm, and maybe it's when you're about to leave, or when you're about to get into the car, or when you're just getting home, that he or she will start crying for breast milk. But if you fed your baby around 8 a.m. and then you're going out by past 9 or 9:30, and you just left like that, you go off the cloth for public. So just make sure you feed your baby just before leaving the house. Then if you're in a car, feed your baby before getting down from the car. Very, very important. Then the last but not the least is, just take it easy. Do the ones you can. Even if your baby starts wailing outside, I think I've told a story on my Instagram page about the day I went to collect my way bill from God is Good Motors, and my baby started wailing unnecessarily. I say unnecessarily because her stomach was full, her diaper was dry, there was nothing wrong with that, but she was just 2 months old. So that she's crying and there's nothing wrong with her, nobody wants to hear that one. Just like, madam, feed this baby, madam, breastfeed these babies. Sometimes they'll just cry and there's nothing you can do about it. It's not your fault. Just do the ones you can, do your due diligence, and don't worry about the rest. They'll soon grow, and your life will return back to normal. Or after some time they stop breastfeeding. These days babies, a lot of babies just wean themselves. After some time they just don't want again. But others, like this my last baby now, we die here. So maybe your baby might wean herself or wean himself, you don't know. So even if you feel so inconvenienced, just be a little bit patient and everything will be fine. So if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment. I like reading from you. I like to connect with everyone here. So thank you so much for sticking with me to the end, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.